Hello, hello. What ho? I just did it again. This is like the fourth time I've had to shoot this video just for other issues, but the last two times I put myself on mute because I didn't have my headphones on and I didn't want it feeding back. But then when I started talking, I forgot to take myself off mute. And then I started a brand new video just a minute ago to do it over again, and I had myself on mute. Okay, this is Pablos Dog's YouTube channel, and as you can see, he's got short videos out, 1 to 2 minutes, and he makes observations in Santa Barbara, shooting down the south coastline. And today's video that he put out piqued my interest, and so we are going to look at that and just have a quick breakdown of what I think is going on. And hopefully, if Pablo checks this out, then we can have a discussion on it. But I changed the levels here in this video so that it would be easier to see some of the interesting nuggets that are here. So here we go.
Trying to capture that weird inversion down there by the, I guess, the base of the cliffs in the background is the best way to describe it. Definitely some weird reflection going on. It even looks like you can see trucks on the highway. That'd be 101 south, reflecting into the upper portion there.
Okay, so what Pablo just said, I think, would reflect what a lot of people might think, and that is that the 101 is down here and the reflection is up here, which is what he basically just said. The reflection is up here. That would then make this a superior mirage because the physical object, the erect images, are down here and then they are reflected up. Okay, that is not my position on this channel. I have made it clear that I have a theory that all mirages are inferior mirages, and the others are just misclassified because of an incorrect view of the world. So what we want to notice here is that if this is where the physical 101 freeway is, it is in line with this topographical point here, right? Here's that physical point there, and there's the 101. Okay, so what I did was I took 4 videos that Pablo has with this shot and I put them side by side. So I want to just kind of break this down a little bit and go through this. Okay, so here is this is the same image that we were just watching in video, but it doesn't have any change to the filters. Okay, so again, this is the topographical marker for us, and then this is 25 miles away, and that is where the 101 is. Okay, so I'm going to slide this over to the next one. Alright, so there we go. That is the same topographical mark, and that's where we see the water go. That's where the shoreline is, and then right above that, at such an acute angle from 25 miles away, you can't see the 101, which then makes what was happening over here an aspect of magnification, because we actually see, you know, this truck go across. But in these other videos that you watch with him, the visibility at that distance is very, very minuscule. Okay, so now we're sliding over to this one, and we have the same situation here. Here's the topographical marker here for us, and then this is where the water, and then you've got the shoreline right there. Okay. Now, what I would like, if Pablo hears this, is besides your videos, Pablo, if you could just go to the full optical zoom and frame the shot like this one right here. This shot right here, like frame it like this, or you know, bring your camera edge over here so that you have this in frame and then a little bit more of the land over here. But if you just zoom into the 357mm, which is the full optical zoom, and then just take a still, and you're in the same spot each and every time, that would help with making these contrasts. But what we have here is the appearance of the shoreline down here. But in the other three images that we just saw, that's not where this shoreline is. The shoreline is up here, right here. So what that means is, I'm not going to keep this as short as I thought, because it's just not possible. So what I'm going to do real quick is go to that video and open it. And
Wednesday, February 3rd, about 1:30 in the afternoon. Looking down toward Santa Barbara Mesa. That's Rincon Mountain in the distance on the left. And Mesa Lane's the point down there, the end of Mesa Lane.
okay, yeah. So this is the video, and I'm just going to change the levels real quick. And you can just see even the clarity with the contrast between the topography back here along the highway. This is not as clear as we've seen in other images, and it's even a different size. But let me just try to mess with this a little bit and see if I can clean anything up. That's about as good as it's going to get. But what I would like to suggest is that the same effect that we have here, where we have an acute amount of water, so that you think that that is where the shoreline is. That's not where the shoreline is. Okay, the shoreline is up here, and everything in this area here is a refraction phenomenon. And I'm going to suggest that it is an inferior mirage, but I just don't think that there's enough data in the information that we can see. But what we do know is, we do know that we have other images where the water doesn't stop here. The water goes farther into the distance, and so whenever you don't see the water going that far, that's because the conditions of the medium are preventing that from happening. So let me go over here and bring in this to kind of just do some blink tests. Let's see. So I'm gonna take this picture out. Okay, so that is okay. So here is our topographical marker, right? This mountain doesn't move, so that's always going to be there. And then in this photo, we have the shoreline coming up right here. this is what I'm going to suggest is the actual shoreline. Look how much water is here behind the, I think he called it the Santa Barbara Mesa, but we have a lot of distance of water right here. Okay, so that would be interesting to look up on Google Earth where this point is, and then just draw a line from there to there. We'll know how much distance is there. That would be very nice. So what I'm going to do right now is now bring the level back up. Okay, this is the more current. See, the thing is about you can't match all this stuff up, right? So look, the tree line right here is up here, but then that screws up the whole topography. So what I did was I just matched up the topography there as best I could, and that's why we've got the misalignment there. Okay. All right. So now we're going to bring the levels up, bring the levels down. All right, the levels up. You can see right there the water show up, right? So if I was, this is a mirage, this is a mirage. If I wipe away the mirage, you see what's there. Okay, so let me again put the pointer finger right there. Okay, so now bring the mirage back in. All right, the pointer finger is pointing in the same physical location. Of course, there's more than likely some refraction that is displacing the distance, but nonetheless, it's in the same area. Okay, so now I'm going to take away. So look, right? So look how little water is there. That's the shoreline. There's the shoreline. Look at that's all the water we can see. We can't see any more water. Okay, so I am removing the refraction phenomenon, and that shows you what's there. That water is there the entire time. What you're looking at right here is a mirage, and it is an inferior mirage. The image is below, it is not above. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I would take a kick to the shin with pointy boots. Okay, so let's do this. Take this down. Okay, again, right here. That's the 101. Okay, now I've got this overlay here. I'm going to bring in the contrast. Okay, you see the water disappear? See the water come back? Okay. So in this image here now, this is the limit of the water. But the limit of the water is created by the conditions of the medium. We know from previous images that the 101 is up here. It's up here. Okay, again, this is my opinion. Pablo, if you're watching this, my request would be that you would just take a still. Every time you go out, in addition to your videos, just click me a 357 full optical zoom image and then just send them to me so I can look at this stuff. But that is my opinion, and I want to thank Pablo for his work of getting out there and taking these images. They're absolutely beautiful. Oh, the other thing that I said it on your video, that the next time I'm in town, we should plan on shooting in each other's directions. So you'll shoot south, I'll shoot north, and we'll see if we have the same phenomenon in the medium. So, all right, this has been another exciting adventure of The Plain Truth. I'm your host, Travis Finley. Until next time.